What's up, donks? Welcome back to Sudoku Jouet. My name is Sudoku. Today we have Crack the Walnut by Taeqle. Taeqle? I'm not sure. I apologize. We have normal Sudoku rules and we have slow thermometers. Okay, so normal Sudoku rules are 1 to 9, every row, column, and 3 by 3 box. And then with thermometers, so it starts at the bulb end. The lowest digit has to be here. And then on normal thermometers, this has to strictly increase. However, on a slow thermometer, they can stay the same if other Sudoku rules allow it. So this has to be a 1, this doesn't have to be a 1, it has to be the lowest digit. So it could be a 1, and this could be a 2, but because it passes by a border and it doesn't see itself, this could also be a 2, okay? So let's, it doesn't have to increase, it can stay the same, it can just not decrease. All right, let's go. I'm gonna restart the timer. Then this one, okay, so this sees itself, every one. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So this is just gonna be a standard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's good. So what about this box? Where can a 1 go? 1 cannot go here. No, cannot go there, cannot go here. It could go here. Cannot go there, there. So this is a 1. So that's also going to be a 1. Is that right? Let's just make sure. Because if that was a 1, this could not be a 1. So this can't be a 1. This can't be a 1 because that would also have to be a 1. So those can't, those can't. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that being a 1. I think that's correct. So 1 can be on all of those. That's fine. 5s can be here. 8s and 9s are there, fine. Okay, what about this? So this could be a 1, 2, but this could also be a 2, and then 3, 3, 4. So this could be as low as a 4. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, where would 9 go in this box? So it can't go here, cannot go there, can't go on any of those two, so it'd have to be one of these two. And 9 can never be on a bulb unless it's something short like that and it's a slow. So then this is going to be a 9 with that. Okay, and then what about in this box? It would have to go here because it can't be on the bulb like that, because these two would see each other. All right, so then 5s can be pencil marked here and here. That's actually this 5, 6 pair. So then this becomes a 4, 7, 8. And it's impossible for that, so this has to be a 4. Because if this was a 7, what could this be? It can't be anything because 7, 8 sees it. So then this cannot be a 9, 8, or a 7. So this has to be a 6. And then it has to go 6, 5, and 4. Right? I think that's correct. Because, yeah, this cannot be a 9, 8, or a 7. So this is the maximum this could be is a 6. And it would have to be because it couldn't, if this was a 5, this would have to be a 5, 4, 4, and 4, which is impossible. Okay. I'm happy with that. So I can pencil mark the 1s over here. We need 4, 1, 4, 7, and 8 on the row. Okay. Now I can pencil mark the 9s here, and then the 9s up here. If this is a 9, that would be 9. Okay, what can we do? What can we do with this? Because 8, 7, 5, and 4. So if this is a 9, this would have to also be a 9. 6, 3, 2, 2, and 1. That's possible. Wait, is that the only possible option though? Because if this is a 9, this is a 6, this would have to be a 3, 2, 1, and that's impossible. So yeah, this is going to be a 9. And then this is a 6, No, sorry. This is a 9. This is a 6. 3, 2, 2, and 1. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then a 1 is there. So that's going to be a 1 as well. Which places that as a 1? That's a 1. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Which puts a 3 up here. And then we have a 4, 7, 8 this way. This is a 7. This could be a 7 and an 8. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that all works. Okay, so then we need 3, 7, and 8 over here. This cannot be a 3, or this can't be a 3. So this is going to be a 3. That's going to be a 7, 8, 7, and 8 there as well. Okay, so then this can be 2, 4, 5. This is the only one that could be a 2. Wait, why does it have to be a 2, 4, 5? Oh, because it's less than that, and then it sees these. Right, okay, sorry. I don't know what I was thinking right there for a minute. Okay, so then 1, this is going to be a 1, and that finishes up the ones for the puzzle. I'm going to pencil mark 3s here. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, wait, hang on. I said this could be a 2, 4, 5. This could also still be a 7 because it's a slow thermometer. That was close. Okay. So then we have 4, 4, 7 pair here and 2, 5, 6 triple. Okay. If that's a 5, 6, then we know that the 4s are going to be like that. 2s are down here. Nines are here. Okay, so 7s in the column are going to be over here. So I can do that, but that can't be a 7. So it's either slow or against, or not on the thermo. Okay, that's fine. We're doing all right. We are doing all right. 6s are down here. 9, 9. So then the 9s are going to be like that. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. All right, so 6s are down here. If this is a 6, this would also have to be a 6 or a 7 or an 8 or a 9, and that's impossible. So this can't be a 6. This is a 6, that could be a 7, but no, it can't. So we can place this as a 6. Because if this was a 6, this would have to be a 7, and if this can't be a go up, 7, 8, or a 9, and it can't, so yeah, so it can't stay the same or go up, so it's a 6. Okay, I'm happy with that. So then 6s are here, and 2, 3, okay. All right. Okay, so 2, 5, and 6. This is a 6. This would have to be, only option would be an 8, so this can't be a 6. This is a 5. This would have to go 6, 8, That's impossible as well. So this is going to be a 2. That's going to be a 5 because that can't be a 6. So then we have a 6 there, 5 here. Okay. And then we have 3, 6, and 8 in the row, and we can solve that. 3, 6, 8. Which pencil marks the 3's here. Places a 6 here. And a 6 there, and that's a 4. All right, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5, 7, and 8. Okay, I'm going to pencil mark 5, 7, 8. That cannot be a 5. That cannot be an 8. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with this. So this is either an 8 or a 9. This is just confusing to me. I think I'm doing okay, but it is just confusing. Okay. I'm just going to pencil mark this box 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Is that right? 2s, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, that's okay. So we need 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. And we know that this can any of, so we know, what do we know? Do we know anything right now? No, we know that 7 cannot be on this, so the 7 has to be on here, so this is not a 7. Because then the 7 has to go up here. But this cannot be the 7. Because if this is a 7, this would have to be 7 or an 8. But if this is a 4, it can't be a 4, 5, or 6. So yeah, this cannot be a 7. All right. 3, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Can a 2 be on this? No, because the 1 is there. And so this cannot all be 2. So this is a 2, 3 pair, which puts this as a 4, 5 pair. 1, 2, 3. So then the 4 is going to go there. That's a 5. Okay. Which means this is a 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's a 2. So this has to be the 3. That's a 4, which puts a 7. Oh, 7, 2, 8. And then that's going to be an 8 as well. Delete that 8. So that could still be a 5 or a 7. Delete these 8s. Okay, that's a 3, 9. So then I can do a 7 here. That's a 4. That's also a 7. So it's going to be a slow thermo. Place this as a 3. And we need a 2, 5. So this is going to be a 5. That's a 2, 3, 2. 2. There we go. And then this is, we need 8 and 9. So this is a 9. That's an 8 because we see the 8 over here. 3 here. That's a 9. That's also a 9. We can, so that has to be an 8. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. 2, 3. This is a 4, 5. I'm just going to pencil mark it. And then this is a 2, 7, 8. So this is a 7. That's a 2. That's an 8. That's an 8. Geez, I'm not clicking very well today. 5 and 7, 4 and 5. Up here is, that's going to be a 2 and a 5. Then we need 4 here and a 7 here. Oh yes, 1325. Love it. That was good. I like slow thermometers. It makes you think a little differently. So it's good stuff.